Plaintiff Tamara Davis says the defendant is her uncle, and he's always scamming people in their family. Tamara admits she's made mistakes in her life, and she's devastated that instead of helping her out, her uncle stole from her and turned his back on her. She's suing her uncle today for stolen rent money. Defendants Lisa Kuhn Ivory and Anthony Ivory say they've been helping Tamara since she was 15 because she's a prostitute and a drug addict who recently lost custody of her children. Anthony insists Tamara never paid for anything, so they're countersuing for the rent, electric bills, and the cost of food.
Start with you.
Hello, Your Honor. I'm here today. This is my uncle and his wife. We have had problems with them in the past, Your Honor. They have stolen money, checks from my aunt who is sick and dying.
That's a bold-faced lie, Your Honor.
Okay. I have written statements to prove that from my aunt, Your Honor.
Let me see them. When was that they allegedly took money
I believe
from
in the year 2004, maybe 2005. They always borrow money from family members, Your Honor, to get what
this
they
doesn't
have.
say anything about stealing.
Okay, yeah, that's my aunt's letter, Your Honor.
All right.
But this,
I thought you were saying you were handing me something to prove that they stole from your aunt.
Your Honor, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, they did.
I understand you might feel that from the bottom of your heart that's the case. But you told me that they stole from your aunt and that you had a letter from your aunt that confirms that. And the letter says no such thing.
Okay, Your Honor.
Go ahead. You said they've stolen money from the aunt.
Yes,
and what
sir.
else?
They live with my sister and my aunt rent-free for months. My sister is evicted from her place because of that, Your Honor.
That's a lie,
This,
Your
I
Honor.
do have a note that says that right here from
Okay,
my
let's
sister,
see
Your
that.
Honor.
And that's a lie, too.
That's a big... They caused your sister to be evicted how?
Because she wasn't supposed to have them there. This has been going on for so long, and I wanted to end with me.
All right.
I try to stay away from them because I know what type of people they are.
And then we're going to get back to this rent money because obviously you did stay with them.
Yes, sir, I did.
But you just said I always wanted to stay as far away from them as I
Your
could
Honor,
because you knew what type of people they were.
Yes,
now
sir,
you're telling me you lived with them. It's hard to stay far away from them if you live with them. Go ahead, you tell me what's going
Your
on.
Honor, this is how it happened. Since she was 15, she got nowhere to go. We took her in.
Let's start with stealing from Auntie.
Oh,
did you steal from Auntie?
That's fine. You can check my record. My record is clean.
They stolen from us.
My record is
Well,
clean.
you might have gotten away with it.
Your Honor, I didn't
It may
steal
not
nothing.
be on your
Your
record.
Honor, she did, Your
It's only on
Honor.
your
I'm not
record
no
if you
thief.
get caught.
She did, Your
I'm
Honor.
not no thief.
They
She
stole
is,
from
Your
us.
Honor.
And, okay, let me.
Who stole from
They
you?
are liars and
They stole
thieves.
from us.
They whom?
Tammy and the
Auntie?
people that's no, she's stolen from us.
All right.
Can I start from the beginning, though?
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor?
Go right ahead.
Okay, we've been helping her out since she was 15 years old. She stayed with us, and she's doing her drugs, drinking, and everything. She recently lost her kids because she was tested dirty and she was prostituting at the same time.
The type of drugs was she addicted to?
Marijuana.
Ecstasy, marijuana. She drinks a lot, all these things.
You have something to show that she lost her children from using marijuana.
I don't.
You do?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
All right, because that sounds highly improbable.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
I said that's some proof.
I am not here because of anything, but they did me dirty. I'm going through a lot. Yes, I made mistakes, Your Honor. But I am turning my life around for the better. Yes, they took my children.
Why?
Not because I was smoking marijuana.
Dirty.
They took my kids because I was not complying, which I was supposed to do.
Complying with what?
I was supposed to be taking parenting classes. I wasn't doing those type of things. That's why my kids got taken.
Well, she's out there on the street. We have witness letters that will prove that.
All right. That may be one of the things that caused her children to be removed.
That's part of it.
I do believe they will remove them for that.
That's a dirty when she was
She has
pregnant.
already said she's working to turn her life around.
That's what we helped
and
her out.
you rarely hear that about people who smoke weed. You don't hear Doyle coming here talking about, I'm turning my life around.
Your Honor.
He just put the joint down and stopped. Put it out.
That's what we helped her out at, Your Honor. That's where it comes into play at.
Let's get to the money you're suing them about, man.
I moved in with them February the 21st of 2008.
All right. What was the agreement?
The agreement, Your Honor, was that I would pay them $575 a month.
All right.
Nothing but
When
the
did you move out?
$575, Your Honor. I ended up leaving the middle of April because they left.
So did you pay rent?
Yes, sir.
So how are you suing them for rent?
They were not paying the rent. They were not paying the rent with the money I gave them.
How do you know?
Because I ended up speaking to the manager, Your Honor.
Okay, so were you evicted?
Yes.
And you didn't get your money back?
No, he told me he would give it back to me.
Okay, even because you believe they took your money and spent it on
Yes,
something
sir.
else.
Yes, sir.
As a result, you were evicted.
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you all say?
We moved them in, her and her boyfriend, after they promised us they're going to pay half of everything.
That was mid-February when they moved in.
And everything went
That was
all
February
downhill,
12th,
Your
between
Honor.
the 12th and the 14th, they moved in.
Just doing the drugs in my house, the drinking, the people that's bringing
Your Honor.
over. They bringing all kinds of people all through the night, just bad, make my neighbors look at us all crazy and stuff.
Were you all evicted?
No, we're not
The
evicted.
reason why
we're not evicted
we got
yet.
a 3-day
We got a
notice.
3-day notice.
We got a 3-day notice.
From whom?
From my landlord.
Why?
Because
they couldn't make their part of the rent, Your Honor.
So, you did pay the money she gave you.
she never gave us no money.
She never paid us no rent, Your Honor.
Never gave us no money.
No rent. I got witnesses and everything. Statement right here for
was
you.
always
So why
an
do you
excuse.
think she's here today suing you for
Please be.
something she
Thank
never
you,
gave
Judge.
you?
I thank you
because
so
it's
much.
a scheme she's up to. She wants money.
Thank you,
She
Judge.
stayed there all that time, Your Honor.
Your
There's got to be an easier scheme than coming
Thank you
across
so
the
much. That's all
country
I'm saying. This is my
trying to
never
sue
pay us
for
nothing.
money she
That's
has.
wrong. They are wrong.
They give us a penny, Your
She's
Honor.
been on
Thank
the
you.
street too long.
I can get my
for
own
this-
money.
Right, for this to be
Very
the
well.
only
Better
scheme
than
she
they
can
can
come
get their
up
own money,
with.
because they can't do nothing but
She never
scheme.
did.
They're schemers,
She
and
never
she's
gave
the
us
best
anything.
one.
Ma'am,
paperwork
when
right
you were
there?
on the street, couldn't you come up with
I
something
made my
easier
money
than
the
that?
day did. That's why they wanted me to be there.
No,
They
we don't-
needed me
no, we
there.
don't want her
They
there
needed
no
me,
more.
Your
On a
Honor.
day.
Baby, you could have made that in a couple nights.
Please, I
couldn't
make
you?
it in a day.
A day?
A
Thank you.
day. I'm
you.
very good at what I was doing, but I don't do it because I
Right.
turn my life around.
She could make
Out
that
there.
in a
I
day.
Turn
Your
my
Honor.
life around.
And we have
That's
witness
okay.
So
statements
it
from a
don't
lot of
make
people.
sense.
Here you go.
Thank
Witness
you, Your
statements,
Honor.
and we got rental
I
agreement,
got
everything.
the electric bills and everything that we both agree on paying half.
Your Honor.
That one.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
Gotta
my
read through
mother
that one.
stand
Come
up?
on now.
She gave me rent.
I'm
State your
sorry, go ahead.
name.
Hi, Judge Mathis. My name is Gwinnetta Cole. I'm Tamara's mother, and I'm Anthony's sister. And this is just crazy. Anyway, they needed her help, and she needed their help. So I'm helping her with the money to make sure she have a place to stay, so she can go to complete her program, because I want her to have her kids back.
All right, let me read this witness statement. We were a witness to the conversation of how the bills would be paid. The agreement was each couple would pay half rent. All right, here's someone that says they were there. Well, she doesn't disagree that was the agreement. She says she gave her half the rent. Her mother says she helped her pay the rent.
Her mother
And
wasn't
once
getting that
again,
kind of
I
money to
don't
give
see
us
a
that money.
motive for this woman to come here when she could have hit the stroll and made this little $11.75
Your Honor.
in one day.
Honor,
But she
they
take
are
care of her.
scam
She takes
artists.
care of her
Notice. You
boyfriend.
can
Your
tell
Honor.
right there.
She gives the money to her husband.
Scam
She gives the
artist.
boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
Your Honor, she gives the money to her boyfriend. He's a pimp.
Oh,
He takes care of
wow.
the money from her.
That's what he's doing.
Her baby daddy. I'm not trying to
That
defend this
doesn't
woman.
make sense
Hold
either.
on, just stop.
She gives
Pimps
all her
don't
money
have to
him.
move in with other
Thank
people.
you, Jesus. Your
Pimps
Honor,
make
he's a
money
pimp himself.
and buy their own
But they're
places.
low budget pimps and stuff.
Your Honor, he's just
Your
mad because he
counterclaim.
can't because she won't let him.
Your counterclaim for $1,780 is for unpaid rent, electric bills, and the cost of food.
Which they never paid.
They never paid that, Your Honor.
And the electric bills, which you allege she was to pay what portion?
Half.
Half.
And what about food? What was the agreement
Half.
on food?
That was $250 for each month.
All
which
right,
is
ma'am, what was
$125.
the
Your Honor,
agreement
they
on
never
food?
had no food in their house.
Ma'am, I don't believe that.
Your
now.
Honor,
don't
they-
mess up your case.
Your Honor,
Tell her
excuse me,
mislead
sir.
Just
me.
talk to what he's saying.
Now, was there an
No,
agreement
sir.
on food?
No, sir.
How did you intend to feed
I
you
fed
and your?
myself.
All right, I'm a witness that my mother gave my sister money on 2 separate occasions to help pay for rent. I, Ivory, am writing to say that the plaintiff was living with my brother because Anthony mentioned,
And he mentioned
here's
it to me,
this.
too.
Who is this? Your
That's
sister?
his-
That's our sister.
Your sister says also that it was paying half the rent because Anthony mentioned that to me. She even lists her phone number for
Yes,
me to
sir.
call.
Yes,
She's
thank
so
you. Please
she's
do.
so honest.
Thank you.
May I
Please
say
do.
something,
They
Your
are
Honor?
liars
Hey,
and
my
crooks.
sister.
Ma'am,
No.
I'm
never
gonna
sleep
go
with
back.
them.
Stop it. But she'll
We're
tell
gonna
you.
make
Go ahead,
this
make it
very,
your
very
call.
easy. I'm going to rely on your witness statement.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to rely on your witness statement.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Your
All
Honor.
right. Now, your witness statement says that they witnessed the agreement.
Yes.
The agreement that she pays.
Yes. Half.
Very good. Her witness statement says that you told this person that she paid.
I told who?
Barely
Your
talk to her, Your
sister.
Honor.
I don't talk to my sister.
Well, you want me to rely on the statements.
Yeah, I don't talk to my sister.
I'm going with what your statement says, and I'm going with what her statement says. So, $1,175 for the person who your sister says paid you, and I'll dismiss your claim because it was paid, as this witness says. Have a good day.
Your Honor, thank you. That's what happens when you lie and you do dirty.
That's wrong, Your Honor.
No, you're wrong.
Stay out there and keep prostituting then. Keep prostituting.
She's not doing nothing. You don't have a job. You ain't nothing.
You ain't nothing but prostituting. Your man ain't nothing but PI pimping on you. You ain't nothing. I can't believe my sister here defending you, man. When you know she don't do that, man. She didn't give me the money. She gave it to Donald.
Well, you'll be giving it to me, so don't
No,
worry.
I ain't giving you nothing.
Oh, well, I'll get it.
You living with your
I bet
mom
you
now.
will.
You're living with her mama, like y'all is
Well,
living on
you
somebody
living in the
else.
street.